Janet and Chike met in the most unexpected way at a wedding. She was helping serve food while he was one of the groomsmen. Their eyes met across the crowd, and something clicked. From that day, their love grew like wildfire. Chike showered her with attention, sweet words, and endless promises. Everyone admired their bond, calling them the perfect couple. Janet believed she had found the man of her dreams, the one who would protect her forever. During their courtship, Chike always spoke of a beautiful future. He told Janet he wanted a peaceful home where she would never have to worry about stress. "You won't need to work," he said one evening. "I'll take care of everything. Just focus on building our home and being my queen." His words touched her heart. Though Janet loved her job, she was convinced that Chike only wanted what was best for her. Their wedding was colorful and full of joy. Family and friends praised Chike for finding such a humble and beautiful wife. Janet glowed with happiness, believing her fairy tale had just begun. She gave up her job with pride, telling herself that she was stepping into a new role: wife and soon to be mother. She trusted Chike completely, holding on to the promise that their love was unshakable. The early years of their marriage were blissful. Janet enjoyed caring for their home, cooking Chike's favorite meals, and waiting eagerly for him to return from work. He, in turn, praised her efforts and told friends how lucky he was. Janet felt fulfilled, even though she sometimes missed the independence of earning her own money. Still, love covered everything. But slowly, cracks began to appear. Chike started coming home late, giving excuses about work. At first, Janet ignored it, believing his explanations. But she noticed he no longer complimented her cooking, and sometimes he seemed irritated by her questions. The man who once couldn't wait to hold her now seemed distant. She told herself it was just stress, but deep inside, she felt a shift. Janet began to feel the weight of being financially dependent. Whenever she needed money, she had to ask Chike. At first, he gave without hesitation. Later, he started asking, "What do you even do with all this money?" His tone caught her heart. She started feeling like a burden, even though she was the one running the home. The woman who once had dreams of her own now lived only through her husband's pockets. The warmth between them faded further. Chike stopped sharing his thoughts and plans with Janet. He no longer asked her opinion on anything. Sometimes, he spent hours on his phone, smiling at messages she couldn't see. Janet's heart sank, but she told herself to be patient. After all, marriages had ups and downs, but deep inside, fear whispered that something was wrong. One evening, while Janet served dinner, Chike snapped at her. "You don't do anything with your life except cook and clean. Is that all?" His words pierced her like a knife. She stood frozen, shocked that the same man who once begged her to stop working was now mocking her for it. That night, she cried quietly on her pillow, wondering what had gone wrong. Rumors reached Janet through a friend. Chike was seen with another woman. At first, she denied it, but soon the signs became too clear. He spent less time at home, avoided her touch, and even forgot important dates. When she confronted him, he waved her off. "Don't start acting paranoid," he said coldly. Janet felt her world collapsing. Months later, Chike finally confessed. He told Janet he wanted a divorce. "I need someone more modern," he said. "You've let yourself go." Janet couldn't believe her ears. After years of sacrifice, this was her reward. The man who once promised to cherish her was walking away, leaving her broken and humiliated. He packed his things and left, moving in with the woman who had caught his attention. Janet fell into deep sadness. Days felt empty, and nights were filled with tears. She remembered the dreams she once had, the career she gave up, and the life she abandoned. But one morning, as she stared at herself in the mirror, she whispered, "Enough." She decided she would no longer live in pity. If Chike thought she was nothing without him, she would prove him wrong. She began small. Janet dusted off her old sewing machine, the one she hadn't touched in years. She remembered her love for fashion and design. With determination, she started sewing clothes again, first for herself, then for neighbors. Her work spoke for itself, and people began asking for more. For the first time in years, Janet felt alive. Word spread quickly. Janet's little sewing corner became a hub for customers. She used the little money she earned to buy better materials. Each stitch she made was a step towards her independence. Though it wasn't easy, she worked day and night, pouring her pain into her craft. Slowly, her confidence returned. Months passed, and Janet's designs caught wider attention. She created bold, beautiful outfits that stood out. Soon, she was invited to showcase her work at a local fashion fair. Nervous but excited, she agreed. Her pieces were admired, and orders began flooding in. Janet realized she was no longer surviving, she was rising. With her growing success, Janet started mentoring young women in her community. She encouraged them never to abandon their dreams for anyone. Her story inspired many, and people began to look up to her as a role model. For the first time, she felt her life had meaning beyond her pain. Years passed, and Janet's fashion brand expanded. She opened her own boutique, hired staff, and traveled to different cities for exhibitions. Her face appeared in magazines, and her name became respected in the fashion world. She built a life she once thought she had lost forever. One afternoon, while Janet was preparing for a fashion event, she heard a knock on her office door. It was Chike. Time had not been kind to him. The woman he left Janet for was gone, and he looked weary and broken. "Janet," he said softly, "I made a mistake." His eyes pleaded for forgiveness. Chike begged for another chance. He admitted he had been blinded by pride and foolishness. "You were always the best thing that ever happened to me," he confessed. Janet listened quietly. A part of her still remembered the love they once shared, but she also remembered the pain. Calmly, she told him, "I've moved on, Chike. I found myself, and I will never lose me again." Janet did not take him back. Instead, she chose her peace and her future. She wished him well, but made it clear that her life no longer revolved around him. For the first time, she stood tall, not as the abandoned wife, but as a woman of strength, dignity, and success. Janet's story became a testimony. She learned that love should never demand the death of one's dreams. She realized that true strength comes from within, not from someone else's approval. She often told young women, "Never give up your purpose for anyone. If they truly love you, they will support your growth, not silence it." Chike was left in regret, but Janet walked into her destiny with her head held high. This story teaches us that we should never shrink ourselves for anyone. The person meant for you will never ask you to abandon your dreams. They will grow with you. Hello, my lovely viewers. Hope you enjoyed this story and hope you learned a lesson or two from this story. If you did, please do not forget to give this story a thumbs up, share your thoughts with me in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more interesting stories. Bye.